All right, Coach. Season coming to an end, and your thoughts on the night. It's obviously always an emotional time when the fifth years you have to you honor them.
Yeah, I know it's always bittersweet to see guys go through 5 years, and Randy and Jordan are two of my favorite guys over this last 5 years. Both of them, come to practice every day, especially Foot, smile on his face, and both of them have grown, and even Jordan's playing better and better these last couple of weekends. So that's what you want to see as a coach, and that's what we try to say to guys as athletes and student athletes is like, you need to get better every year. And, I think they both sort of epitomize that. And, I'm going to miss both those guys.
Tonight's contest, again, you gave them some pressure.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I got a little bit upset at the guys because they seemed okay hanging around. I think Trinity's okay hanging around as a road team and, 2 or 3 point game in control. But we needed to do some things a little bit different, particularly blocking. We kind of did the same block, kind of got hit off the top of our hands. We need to make adjustments faster, and I think we did hang in there, and I think there's a certain aspect of guys okay hanging in there, like, hey, this is number one in the country, and absolutely, Trinity puts constant pressure on you from the service line and attacking and blocking, but we need to decide if we're going to commit a little bit more and lay it on the line a little bit more, and that's sort of in the third set where I was a little bit upset. We were playing okay. Okay is not going to be good enough against Trinity.
Can you speak to us about the rivalry? You've had over the past. There's been some great games between these two schools, and your personal relationship with Ben Josephson. You guys are competitors on the field, or on the court, I should say, but friends off.
Yeah, Ben was. He was gracious enough to allow me to come into his gym last year to do some professional development. So that was great, and I respect what he's done there at Trinity Western. Taking over from I can't even remember the coach before, but taking that program over as a young coach. So he's done a tremendous job. And we had some great battles throughout the years. Going back to, I said to the guys, all of our road wins to get to nationals the first 3 times, or all of our victories were road wins in playoffs. So we got to go in and we got to develop that tough exterior to push Trinity. And we just talked about that right now in the huddle, that when you're on the road and there's a big crowd and expectations for the home team, you're playing for the sound of silence. You want the crowd to be like, why is this close? How can they be sticking around? So that's a different dynamic. I know they're a very good home team as well, so we want to be mentally prepared, and we got to gain the edge of being right now a playoff team for the first time in a couple of years, and how you go about entering a competition like this and trying to, I don't think the rivalry's been great the last couple of years because we haven't been, but now we're starting to rise up, and I think we have a 2-year cycle here. We're going to have a pretty good team, so I want the guys to understand that, if that's the bar, then we need to step up to that, and that's where we want to be next year and the following year, hosting and playing a little bit better volleyball.